We'll be able to move all this stuff, but I mean, everybody else is going to do it.
My theory about conspiracy theories is it's like casino gambling. The house always wins, but sometimes people win.
That definitely caught me off guard. It wasn't even what was said, it was the actual energy of it.
Welcome to Primm, Nevada, a town that for decades was the busiest stop between Los Angeles and Las Vegas. In its heyday, roughly 18 million people would pass through Primm annually. Families stopped on road trips, and truckers pulled over to try their luck on the slots. There was even a golden bus era, where hundreds of tour buses dropped folks off daily to visit the casinos and outlets. Since those good old days, the town's population has almost halved. Tourism has shrunk, and in an unprecedented turn of events, the entire town will be shut down on July 4th, 2026. So what will people remember about it here? How will the town's closure affect them? And most importantly, what's next for Primm, Nevada? Let's get into it. Back in the 1990s, Primm was booming. At its peak, it was built around 3 major casinos: Whiskey Pete's, Primm Valley Resort, and Buffalo Bill's. Buffalo Bill's became the star attraction. Inside was the famous Desperado roller coaster. It briefly held the world record for the world's tallest roller coaster. The town was designed to feel like a roadside escape. Sadly, but not unexpectedly, the Desperado roller coaster shut down in 2020 and it never reopened, followed closely by Whiskey Pete's closing its doors in late 2024. Shortly after that, its outlet mall slowly emptied out before closing for good in 2025, with Buffalo Bill stopping full-time operations the same year. And now, the final remaining casino, Primm Valley Resort, is scheduled to shut down July 4th, 2026. The majority of people still left at Primm live at the Desert Oasis Apartments, a company-built housing complex originally designed for casino workers. Now those residents have been told that they have to leave by July 6th. We were on our way to meet Dr. David G. Schwartz at the UNLV campus. He's spent decades studying Nevada's gaming history, and if anyone could help us understand how a place like Primm rises and then slowly disappears, it was probably him. Well, David, thanks for taking this interview today.
Glad to do it.
So I wanted to know, what do you do here at UNLV?
I do a couple things. I'm the ombuds for the university. I also do gaming history, and I also teach.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
So how do you have so much knowledge on the casinos in Las Vegas?
I've followed it. I've studied it.
For how long?
Almost 30 years at this point.
Okay.
Yeah,
so you should know a lot of information about the Las Vegas casinos, right?
Maybe, yeah, who knows?
Maybe.
Some things.
Specifically about Primm.
Yeah.
Why was Primm so successful when it was first built?
Well, Primm was in that way station between California, Southern California specifically, and Las Vegas. So it was placed really where it could intercept people.
Looking back, was there a specific turning point where Primm declined, becoming irreversible?
Well, I think it was the proliferation of casino gaming in Southern California is really what changed the destiny of Primm there.
And so why do you think Primm, because it did bring out like Whiskey Pete's, Primm Valley, like all the 3 major casinos out there.
Yeah.
Why did they not perform as well as everybody expected them to?
Well, I think they did until they had that new competition that I don't think maybe people foresaw when they built the casinos.
There are theories online circulating around land value and water rights in Primm.
Okay.
Do you think that they have any weight?
I'm not really an expert in land values or water rights, so I'm not the person to ask about that.
So apparently in Gene, they whoever bought it because of the amount of water rights that they are sitting on, so that they could make money off of that.
Yeah.
So that's the theory for Primm, that it's also not just the water rights, but the land as well. And that whoever uses it they want the money from that.
I guess. I mean, isn't that kind of, I don't see that being like alien reptoids or something. It seems like that's just kind of a business thing where they'd want to make the most money out of their property. Yeah, so I don't know. I was thinking it was some kind of sinister thing with underground tunnels and reptoids and...
Hey, there might be.
Yeah.
We don't
Gotta
know.
watch out for those reptoids. They're the bad news if they come down. To me, my theory about conspiracy theories is it's like casino gambling. The house always wins, but sometimes people win. So usually they're wrong, but every now and then one of them turns out to be right. So you can't discount something just on the face of it.
You got to hear them all out.
Yes.
Speaking to David gave us a clearer sense of how Primm began to unravel. His explanation was largely practical. Primm was built for a different era, one shaped by California roads, roadside gambling, and a travel culture that no longer exists in quite the same way. And when it came to the theories surrounding land value and water rights, David was careful not to dismiss them entirely. As someone who teaches conspiracy theory, he reminded us that unanswered questions often leave room for speculation. But even with that explanation, something about Primm still felt unresolved. So with questions still lingering, we headed to Whiskey Pete's, hoping that somewhere inside one of the town's most iconic properties, we might find a few more answers.
The only thing in there are crows. That's a bad sign. I'm trespassing. I'm doing something illegal. We're gonna try to stick our heads in these windows, see what it looks like inside. No trespassing, area under surveillance. Oh, that's creepy. There's like nothing in there. It's wild to think that this entire town will soon be just like this. Hi.
Shutdown. Yeah, we were just trying to see if there's any.
Oh, okay.
There's not supposed to be anybody here.
Yeah. Okay.
You want services? The one on the other side of the highway. There's rooms, food.
Got food over there.
Everything.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Yep. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
No problem.
Are you staying here when it closes down? Like, is it only closing down the whole thing soon?
You'll have to ask management about that.
Okay.
You may be able to go online, infinity.com, infinitygaming.com, and find out the answers.
Are you from Primm?
Well, yeah, I work here.
Yeah.
So if you'll do that, then you'll maybe get some answers.
All right, thanks, sir.
Appreciate your time.
That definitely caught me off guard. It wasn't even what was said, it was the actual energy of it. Like, it just feels like there's this weird tension here.
There's no one around. People are literally walking on the opposite side of the road to avoid me because they see I'm here with a camera and they don't want to talk to me. All right, we found some people who are willing to talk to us. Hi, what's your name?
Kendra.
Kendra, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
How long have you lived here?
I want to say a year and a half.
A year and a half in Primm?
Yes.
Or at the Desert Oasis Apartments?
In Primm.
Okay, so what are some memories that you have that remind you of Primm?
The most could be probably going to school or work.
Going to
From
school or
here.
work? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you work here as well?
As of right now, not right now.
Okay.
But
did you
yes.
work? Where did you work?
The pool and then like fast food service.
Okay, so since it's shutting down in July, how has it been here? How do you guys feel about that?
For me, I feel like it's a fast stretch because we're already planning to move at the end of this year.
Okay.
But so with Primm shutting down, we're like, oh, we got to go.
Yeah. Have you noticed a difference with other people who have lived here maybe their whole lives?
Yeah. With everybody in the apartment, I'm like, everybody has their perspective on it. I feel like everybody's sad though, like not happy about leaving.
Of course.
Some of the people that have been here lived here for like 5-6 years.
So you have memories of coming to Primm from California when
Yes.
you were younger. What are those memories?
I came here to finish school.
Okay.
So like I'm the youngest in my family. I remember I was the last one in school. We moved out here and I started going from school. Well, moved from California to Primm and I started doing school in Vegas from Primm.
Okay.
It was for me to finish school though, and then it was like better working opportunities. So my
Did
mom
you
was
meet a lot of people here while you were here?
I wouldn't say as much as I would in California.
What's your favorite memory here with your friends?
Probably like the pool.
The pool's a good spot to hang out. I mean, how do you not have good memories at a pool?
We have.
I want to say like, I don't know. It's a small town, so I'm like, best memory would probably be us doing something out of town. I don't. Yeah. Realistically,
Where would you normally go out?
somewhere in Vegas.
Oh, so you guys are
Yeah, if we were
You
going
drive out
to
there.
the movies, bowling, skating, it would be out of Primm because it's not out here.
So why live in Primm if you drive into Vegas?
The living situations and then the working, like opportunities.
Yeah, the work opportunities is good. That's the for me. That's the
I would say
the
I do
housing
work
and the working is good. It's just
Yeah.
just a small town that's boring.
I would say it was better. It would be better for older people. Like people getting ready to
senior living and something like that. I could see it being something like that because it's quiet. It's not really too much.
My parents were just my parents, not like the kids. It would just be them. I feel like it.
Yeah. What do you think the future plans for Primm are going to be?
Probably retail it and then go back to having living out here and jobs. Pretty sure, because I know how Primm, I guess, well, not know, but like.
You've been here when it's been hustling and bustling.
So I'm like, I feel like they might just retail everything, fix it up.
Yeah. They might take out the hotels probably. That's what I'll do.
Or like redo it. I hope they redo it or something like that.
If they don't redo it, what do you think they would be wanting this land for?
Probably a military base.
Yeah.
So I did hear on Reddit that apparently the area of Primm is sitting on a lot of water rights, so that possibly they'd want this area to have those water rights to their own.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That could be a theory when they get everybody out of here.
Yeah.
So you guys gonna hire movers, or are you just gonna pack your stuff up? Or?
I think how my family is, we're just gonna move one by one.
Get trucks.
Because we have a car already. It's like soccer mom band. So we'll be able to move all this stuff, but I mean, everybody else is gonna do it.
There's a lot of residents here who are older or have disabilities, so I'm worried about how they're gonna be able to. There have been?
It's like services. We have something going on, I think, one of these days. It's been services reaching out, though, like for people that need help.
I've seen there's some GoFundMes as well.
Housing or like medical stuff.
Yeah.
There's been people reaching out.
Good.
So I'm like, that's on me. I've been noticing that.
Actually, it just kind of hit me.
Dude, that was wild. Like,
I know, right?
They're so young. Like,
they're young and then they're expected to just get up and leave all on their own at their age.
I know, and the level of empathy they had for the older people as well, they're gonna have to do that. Like, they have disabilities, like...
Yeah. How are they gonna move their stuff?
Exactly.
How are they gonna pay for movers to move their things?
They're living out here because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
So...
I know, going from like having rent in Primm, which is probably like not very much, to going to Las Vegas, which is the closest town, like, how are they gonna be able to afford it?
It's so stressful, and it just felt like, I feel like all of the people we've tried to talk to, they were the only ones that would actually have a conversation with us.
Yeah, it was really strange how no one wanted to talk to us.
Yeah, people seem scared, so...
Yeah.
After conversing with residents, one thing became impossible to ignore. Primm's closure wasn't just about empty casinos and abandoned attractions. It was about the people caught in the middle of it. As we tried to understand whether there had been any real effort to save this town in its final days, our attention turned to Jen Romas. As a creator of Sexy the Show, she had become part of Primm's final attempt at reinvention. Her residency promised new energy for a town already on the brink. At the time, the final performance was still scheduled to go ahead, and we had arranged to film it in person. So before heading out to Primm, we caught up with Jennifer on the phone, hoping to understand what this final push to revive the town was supposed to look like.
That would make sense
like
if you didn't do the last one.
$5,000. Like, they owe me a lot of money.
Did you build it out off your own dime then?
Yeah, did you use your own money to build it out?
They're paying for the show, right? But my pre-production costs as a producer, all the rehearsals, all my lighting programmers, all of the dancers rehearsals, all the costume fittings, even though the show is already done, every time I go into a new venue, I have to pre-production kind of all over, right?
Yeah.
So in my marketing, my own social, my own ads, all of those things, all my business licenses, my insurances, all cost money. So basically, like, my company doesn't make any money until like the back end when I get paid out.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
So, they're assuring me that that everything's fine and stuff, but they're supposed to do the final wire transfer on the 18th, but they were trying to get me, after I heard the place was closing, I was like, well, hey, can you guys pay me by show now? And they've been great. That's the thing, is they've been great up until and we still have a great communication and stuff like that or whatever, but now, everyone on the, even the vice president, they're just saying, well, we're sending emails to, the higher ups and the this and the that, and we're just not getting responses. And literally, they canceled all of the shows for June. So I think my show is honestly the last show that will actually perform there.
Yeah. That's really cool. That's really cool for you.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
I was like, when people are taking all the photos of, like, the last couple of weeks and stuff like that. I'm like, that's like kind of huge.
Yeah, you're going to be in
At that point, there was still optimism. The show was moving forward, and for a moment, it seemed as though Primm might have one final chance to prove there was still life left in it. But not long after that conversation, everything changed. The final performance was canceled, and the questions Jennifer had surrounding payment and behind-the-scenes instability seemed to have risen to the surface. With Primm's future looking even more uncertain, Jennifer became incredibly hard to pin down, just like everyone else in Primm.
Okay, what made you say yes to bringing Sex to the Show back to Primm in the first place?
COVID happened. I actually took the show to Hustler for 2 years during COVID because they had food. And apparently during COVID, you could dance and work if there was food being served. I don't know. It was our 10-year anniversary in January, and we relaunched Bringing Sexy back. We relaunched at the Virgin Hotel, and the people that I had been dealing with for the past year getting the deal were no longer there, and things just fell apart. People from Primm were at the show.
When you took your show out there, did you believe Primm would make a comeback?
I'm going to date myself here, but I do remember going out to Primm years and years ago. Like, it was a big deal, like the roller coaster and the shops and all of these things. It was kind of a ghost town, I'll be honest, when we got out there. And I think their initiative to have us come out there was to help kickstart the next chapter, right?
What's happened with your final performance and how they canceled it? What did that symbolize to you? I know you touched on it a little bit, but...
So again, there's always so much that goes on behind the scenes in business that no one understands. And there's so much that goes into decisions that literally have nothing to do with the show or you at all. And that's what I think happened out here. They loved the show. It wasn't that they didn't want the show. I think what happened with the on-site team and presidents and bigwigs is they had bigwigs above them that were pulling all the plugs. Yeah. They paid for all the shows that we did. It did take some time. Okay. And again, everything went frozen. All of their accounts went frozen, all of their everything, like there was just nothing anybody could do. Yeah. I know so many people that wanted to go to our last show because they wanted to like say goodbye and kick the roof off. Absolutely. And we were kind of planning ourselves. I think for so many people that live there, that work there, given what's happened, as we all well know, with people who live there and are being kicked out of their homes in less than 90 days and no jobs, and that have lived there their entire lives. They don't have cars to come into town to search for work, all of these things. I think that's the least that they could have done, is just let the show happen. Done the show, had a huge after party. There probably would have been thousands of people there, honestly, just celebrating.
So thank you so much for this conversation so that we could get what really happened in Primm, get the story out there for people, especially since you had Sexy the Show out there. Such a big deal.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Again, like, you know, we're a very small part of the landscape and the iconic property, but now being like the last show to perform there, I kind of feel like we're a little piece of history. So, but yeah, it was, again, just part of the journey in entertainment and one chapter in our lives that I wish didn't close so soon. So
perfectly said.
Yeah.
After speaking with Jennifer, it became obvious that Primm's final chapter was defined by uncertainty. What stood out most wasn't just the canceled shows or the financial instability, it was the atmosphere she described. A place still trying to protect life while quietly confronting its own ending. Then, shortly after a conversation, another development emerged. We learned that Las Vegas Petroleum LLC was reportedly in talks with both the Primm family and Affinity Gaming. As a company focused on fuel and travel infrastructure, their interests may point to a very different future for this stretch of desert. Perhaps not a casino destination. We reached out to LV Petroleum LLC and Affinity Gaming. Both parties declined to comment.
Yeah, same thing. Every time I call them, I have to leave a voicemail, but no one calls me back. I think there's a reason why no one's called me back.
There are still a lot of questions surrounding Primm's future. On Reddit, theories continue to circulate about land value and water rights. They claim as Vegas expands southwards, the land Primm sits on could be of more value unoccupied. That the casinos that currently operate here are worthless compared to what's underneath them. If there's any weight to the theory, it's likely to be covered up for decades to come. Even though the lights are finally going out on Primm, the stories, memories, and history of this place won't disappear with it.